Welcome back to Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. I'm Insetic. With me is the same crew as before. We've got Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
And Canuck Dude.
What's up?
We are continuing to impress the pros and get them on our team. In this video, we'll impress the 3 rigging pros and then go do the final challenge. So we're starting here with Jeff King in Washington, D.C. And he wants us to, put down some pieces and build an entire line. Basically do a Hawkman-like goal and... he's explaining this right here. Put down kickers, rails at the right places to collect everything. And with a 20-minute timer.
If you hadn't said Jeff King, I swear to God, I was about to say Jeff Keighley. Very much not the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was telling a joke to my friends the other day. During the Game Awards, I was watching a cricket game. So there's a radius.
Yeah, I'm just showing, you'll have to ride through the line and build around. Yeah, it's probably, the 20-minute timer is probably expected to, give you the time to, build the whole thing and then skate it and get everything. But I ended up, riding around, building the thing, and then just restarting. Because, restarting to get a good take of this. And even then, this is not a good take. This challenge just did not work for me. I mean, there's stuff of, it all comes at you really fast, and you have to be really precise with where you put stuff, as you see. But just, putting rails down, if you don't connect them, you have to have a gap between them so you can jump, and if they're slightly off from each other, just one's a little more to the left or the right, it has a really hard time it just has a hard time registering you here on this goal. So probably the smart thing to do is even if you need to grind a rail and then jump, just build a constant stream of these rails. But yeah, this take is, you can laugh at me for this, of just I built the line, but none of it comes together, and I have to rebuild it while doing the challenge.
Yeah.
Again, just pros getting all
right
these
now?
sickest.
Can I just get my laughs out of the way?
Sure, yeah. Laugh hard, it's a long way to the bank.
Hell yeah, good reference. I get that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a bit excited.
That's why they call him the references guy.
I get excited when I see references I understand.
Has anyone ever actually laughed all the way to the bank? Has anyone tried that?
I know I've laughed for long periods of time, and I'm sure if something really funny happened, and I also had to go to the bank, and I was still thinking about that funny thing as I got in the car, and I probably could find myself laughing my way to the bank.
No.
Yeah. See, look, this just didn't line up.
Fucking rail.
To get maybe the hitboxes are bigger than I think they are, and you could have positioned the rail here and still gotten the grind one. But yeah.
Yeah.
I had something completely irrelevant I maybe wanted to ask to see if any commenters knew. We were talking about games last episode because we're playing a game, and also Lance Mountain's challenge took forever. So
also we're games journalists.
Yeah.
So you hear about game remasters where, a company will take a game that was released several years ago and re-release it with updated graphics, and sometimes they say they'll fix the bugs and such, but a lot of those, I don't want to say all, but a lot of those seem to basically just be graphic updates and nothing else. Especially, I heard about Dark Souls Remastered, where they said they were going to...
Was it Dark Souls Remastered or Demon Souls Remastered?
Demon Souls was a complete remake. Dark Souls.
Okay.
Dark Souls Remastered, where they said they were gonna, go back and fix some of the bugs and improve some such, but not really. It was really just graphics, and it sounded like some things ended up performing worse than the original. Versus complete remakes, the Demon Souls one, where they have to build a whole game, and Vicarious Visions, Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake, they usually end up pretty good. So I guess you hear about these remasters that basically are just graphics upgrades, and that's it. So does anyone know any, success stories it seems like the whole trend should be just, no, they're not going to, poke the code underneath and fix anything.
I'll say, I can tell you one success story of I'm not sure actually if this counts as a remaster, but Journey got re-released on Steam, and it was originally released for the PS3, and they added more graphics options because it's a PC release rather than a PS3 release, and you can now go higher resolution than the PS3 could do. But, like, the game is kind of so simple that there's not a lot to go wrong. It wasn't a buggy game to begin with.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that even really counts.
I mean, you can boof it. Like, the Half-Life Source, that kind of really tore apart what was a buggy but not especially so game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, we also talked about there's a fine line between kind of, what I mean with the remasters versus just, like getting something onto a system it wasn't on before and updating it along the way. Like THQ Nordic, has done a great job at taking a lot of games that were, console only for like PlayStation 2 or such and getting them on Steam. And, maybe adding some better graphics options, but I wouldn't, like, I call out
new art assets for it.
I call out Dark Souls Remastered specifically because they, said they were going to go update some of the bugs in the game. Like, they really said that. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, Bam's mission to impress him is a treasure hunt, literally, in the Air and Space Museum. You gotta ride all over and find the treasure chests, and you can go, if you're stuck, you can go back to Bam to ask for hints, but, getting sick is to find everything without asking him for any hints, and also, this mission is really the only time the game froze on me. I think there's some hints that, like, Bam doesn't have a cutscene for, so if the game picks those locations as, to give you a hint, the game will freeze up. Because that happened to me twice. Going back to Bam to ask for hints on, treasure chests I need to find, and the game freezing up there. So,
weird.
I think that might be what is going on, but otherwise this is, really cool. Because you get to explore all the nooks and crannies, discover some stuff that maybe you didn't know before, and, I get to show it off pretty fast, getting everything pretty quickly.
Yeah.
As well as a couple secrets left in the Air and Space Museum, or at least, stuff you have to, work for a little bit to find.
Oh man, how do you get that one up there? On top of the engine?
Oh god. Either you'll grind the rafters and drop down, or...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you do have to remember, everywhere Bam took you in his, challenge here, everywhere he made you climb up, those locations, will have a treasure chest up there.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's pretty neat.
Oh, hey, it's the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, the Food Fighters.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I think we really need to thank Dave Grohl and his band for keeping the foo away from all of us,
Mm-hmm. Right. Now I just pity the foo,
Yeah, I mean, they've been fighting him for so long.
Yeah, Canuck, you mentioned last episode that this was your introduction to Foo Fighters, and it's kind of funny that, this album, what was it, Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace, is the only Foo Fighters album I own. Like, I listen to it quite a bit. I don't listen to new Foo Fighters, I just hear them on the radio when they release a new song. I know all the old classics, but again, I don't go back and, oh man, I know every song off of, all their albums or whatever. It's just weird that, that was the one album I had by them.
It's funny you say that. This Foo Fighters song is the only Foo Fighters song I actively like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Cool. So it's like a win-win for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's not that I dislike them. It's just I nothing them.
Yeah.
It's
just
exist.
like your rule about Learn to Fly.
Anyone want some 5 gum?
Is that a 5 gum vending machine?
Yeah, remember their 5 gum was a sponsor.
Okay.
It's a vending machine.
Yeah. But especially here, treasure hunt will get you to find all of the kind of lines they built. Like, all this stuff hanging from the roof isn't just randomly placed. There are, I don't know what happened there, but there are, lines. Like you saw, I grinded that one thing, jumped to the lunar orbiter, and then jumped to the blimp.
Yeah.
And actually, the blimp, if you stay on that, would drop you down onto this thing. I guess I just messed up the previous entry. Like, it is all laid out in paths.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
There's one in the sewers?
Yeah, there's kind of a hidden little area. I think I'll get to that pretty soon.
Man. Have you guys ever been to the actual Air and Space Museum?
No.
It is a fucking... It's a fucking travesty how many skateboarders are just like all over the place. It is
just desecrating it,
I'm like, I'm trying to learn. You're trying to aggro push and knock me like to the ground. I can barely get out of bed. Why would you do this to me?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to read about the Wright brothers, and you're up there grinding the plane, and,
Yeah.
You knocked that plane down over here last week. Do you know how much that cost to replace that? That was authentic. That is the plane the Wright brothers flew. And it's...
it was... Relative to the amount that we paid for the original, it was actually pretty cheap to replace. But only because we replaced it with a fake.
Yeah, it's like once you break the original...
What's the point?
You're gonna need a replacement anyway. Just get
the cheapest...
Get one that works.
Yeah, it's actually just a cardboard cutout, and you're only allowed to look at it from one angle.
Yeah. Probably safer. I mean, think of the amount of kids who have, climbed up and tried to start that plane and take off. But
that was the other thing. Aviation enthusiasts.
Here, yeah. If you grind that thing, like the kind of girder in the middle of whatever that was, yeah, it opens up this drop into the sewers with, the gap, secret AM fail total. I wish I knew what that meant. Or what I was getting at.
AM
that implies
fail.
That AM fail, that implies the existence of like a pro or succeed,
Or maybe
it's a part of like a challenge. Oh, I think what it is, it's probably like a part of a challenge or something in which like a gap between, like you're already at the AM level and you have to make a gap to get to the pro level, and if you fail that gap, you'll land in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, here's another thing. If you,
I don't
boost
think
kick
that's
to that platform,
work, but,
it'll teleport you to the rafters, and that's actually how you get the rafter grinding gap.
That's cool. Uh-oh.
So yeah, you've actually been in real life, Bob?
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
cool.
I have. It's pretty cool. It's... I don't know. I like museums. Some people don't like museums. I used to like them more when I was younger. When it was, I don't know. I wasn't as heavy, and it wasn't so difficult for me to walk around for long periods of time.
Yeah, like just more, I don't want to say majestical, but kinda, like, I'm sure if I went to Science City today, it would be like, okay, yeah, this is actually pretty bang.
Yeah, so I actually did go to Science City, a couple of years ago with Nick, and it was alright. They'd replaced a couple of the things we had when we were kids with some new stuff, and they had a little exhibit on climate change and all that, but
Yeah, I remember it being like a, magic huge playground.
Yeah, like going to Science City was like the shit.
Yeah, it would be like the best field trip ever.
Yeah. Or even, there were birthday parties going to Science City. Like, if something can be a birthday party and a field trip, that's gotta be pretty
impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I just hate learning, so
Yeah. Well, right. I mean, the thing is that Science City was like, there was learning, but it was sprinkled on top of a bunch of fun activities, like
I hate learning. If I realize that I am learning, then I will just stop enjoying things.
Okay,
voluntarily.
I mean, I feel that, I turned my brain off like several years ago, and I don't think I've turned it back on.
That's true. Wait, aren't you an electrical engineer?
Yes.
Let's just say that this year has made my life actually quite a bit easier. Okay, yeah. So I think that's how you're supposed to get on there. You're obviously not supposed to keep all of your speed like a human dart.
Are you supposed to land on that lady?
She's actually upset because you didn't land on her. Mm-hmm. She was like, come on, man, that would have been an epic funny if you landed on me and would have knocked me over. Everyone would have started laughing.
It would have been a hilarious goof.
Yeah, it would have been the biggest goof ever.
So fun.
So funny.
Watch this skateboarder hurt this poor woman.
Haha, epic funny.
So yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Got it.
Ta-da. How long did you spend on that challenge? Because you had like 5 minutes left, but I remember the initial timer being like 15.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes, but I felt like in control the whole time. It didn't feel like, oh my god, I'm screwing this up. Oh my god, I'm running out of time.
And actually, it doesn't feel like nearly as much busy work as the stickers and the cans thing, because you get to look at different places and you get to go wherever you'd like.
Yeah. So, we've got another secret here in the Air and Space Museum. You need to hit these 3 lights in this area. I'd actually hit that one before I, tried the challenge, got a little way through, restarted, hit it then. So, when wall rides finally work for me, if you hit all 3 of these, it'll open up something on the flight deck. Yeah, you are now cleared for takeoff, and it's telling me what to do. Yeah. Start a grind and go into the danger zone.
Holy fuck.
Oh, sheesh, y'all.
Is this going to be like a highway?
69, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, let's grind and whoosh. Highway to the danger zone. 2 exclamation marks. Yeah.
That was cool.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I don't think they have that at the actual Air and Space.
Well, that's just because you never wall rided the lights.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Right. You need to go back with a skateboard to discover all the true secrets.
Yeah.
Again, that's why there were so many skaters there.
Yeah, but I guess, did they have, a Wright Brothers room? Did they have, a moon landing room?
I mean, they rearrange every once in a while. When I went, I think they did have a Wright Brothers section, but it wasn't just, a room.
Yeah, I mean, obviously never saw,
Yeah, I think they just designed their own place, yeah.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, we're impressing the final pro. We're impressing Rodney with our modding skills. Which is basically, him telling us a line and us moving the hammer forward and hitting it 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, thanks for literally telling me what to do, but probably would have been more in the spirit of things to make me have to figure this out.
Honestly, it's kind of antithetical to the entire spirit of Rodney Mullen. I mean, the dude basically invented and continues to invent new ways to skateboard and new things to do on a skateboard. So it's a little bit weird that we're having our hand held, being told, this is what you must do. Be creative.
Yeah.
This is the way you be creative.
Yeah, this is not being creative. This is literally do this, then do this.
It's like that, don't hug me, I'm scared, where it's like, green is not a creative color, basically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be creative over here. Well, you're not doing it right. You're not being creative the right way.
Yeah.
Which is obviously not their intention.
Right.
Oh, nice. That was great.
Right.
Good skateboard.
Man, a lot of the movement in this challenge is coming together a little bit janky.
Yeah. But yeah.
Careful.
Pro, yeah, just need to combo all 5. Sick, you'd need to get 1 million points, which you just get the 5 pictures and then you go off, continue your combo, and just trick the sheesh out of it. But
yeah.
Yeah.
The ever-loving sheesh.
The flip.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we've impressed all the pros. I don't even need to say this. Like it's changed now. Like we need to go do the final challenge.
Okay.
Fucking yeah. I have nothing more to say.
Let's go.
Until we get there. We gotta go back to our skate lounge. Yeah.
You gotta go back up to your crib.
True skaters live in absolutely dilapidated warehouses.
Also,
Ronnie
true skaters
Moe's
slam
skating
into
at
the
my
garage.
My
Yeah.
house. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, boo, boo. Sorry.
Yeah, so I haven't done anything here. I mean, actually, all this stuff is going to get despawned because you'll have to do a specific thing per pro, so it doesn't matter how your skate lounge looks.
Oh.
This
Will they respawn the skate lounge you had?
Afterwards, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but so here you need to do a specific challenge with each pro. It'll again be related to what you learned as part of their episode, and you'll have to get a certain amount of points. Usually if it's something specific, like for Mike V, you gotta aggro kick and then nail the trick while going off a big jump to get a huge distance. If you land on the landing pad, that'll give you the points you need. But yeah, this is why we impressed all the pros, so we can put together the sick team. Not just 3, not 6, but all 9.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, they're grouped together basically in like first pro of a path,
episode?
second pro of a path.
When the camera was kind of panning around, Dustin kind of, like, his animation stopped and restarted suddenly, and it looked like he was just straightening up because the camera was on him.
Let's film a great nail the trick combo.
So yeah,
You
it
didn't
all
say
comes
combo.
together. For Arthur, sorry, you need to basically do what you did in his challenge and show that you know how to do nail the trick. And also, since you're in your skate lounge, the soundtrack is not going to play. So it's just going to be silence for, this whole challenge, which feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's also, I didn't realize you'd be playing as the pros here. But I'm glad he's alive.
Yeah, you get to play as the pro.
Thanks for being here, Arto. Thank you for not dying when you hit your face against the concrete after a 50-foot quarter pipe air.
I really liked that it was the first thing he did, too.
Yeah. like imagine
Hey,
in real
kid,
life.
that's pretty good. Watch this. Ah!
He needed a bit of warm-up.
Like, fucking imagine. Imagine, this is real. Like, you are some mega skateboarder. You have impressed and compiled. Oh, I see one lagging.
We sent Arto to the shadow zone.
Save clip.
Shadow realm.
Save clip.
Save clip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but imagine you've compiled this mega team. You are one of the best skateboarders in the world. You have impressed all the other skateboarders. You've got them all in your skateboard compound to shoot the most epic video part ever. You got them all here. You're like, all right, you're gonna go first. Do your thing, and he immediately fucking dies.
The question at that point becomes: do you continue to film? Do you even plan on making a video? Because, I don't think I would.
Alright, guys. Update. We're still making the video, but all the proceeds now go to Arto's family.
Yeah, we have to do
bills.
this in honor of them.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Arto.
I didn't know it would go that way, but it
The world
did.
is your canvas.
Just immediately eats shit.
I also really like that they're giving instructions to you, and then they're doing it, which makes it seem like they're talking to themselves.
Well...
Isn't it Tony Hawk giving
Tony's-
the instructions?
Yeah, Tony's saying
Yeah.
all of it.
Oh, is that Tony?
Jeff King's
okay.
got his board.
Yeah, Tony is saying all that stuff at the start.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, fuck him.
Well, I mean, but it's still yes,
Whoa.
Tony, I, Jeff King, know that the world is my canvas. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So again, it's always 50,000 points, and again, you'll get bonuses if you do, the specific thing. If you land and nail the trick with Arto, you'll get a bonus. If you land on the pad with Mike V by doing the sickest jump, you get the points.
Do you get a bonus for getting Ardo stuck behind
Record
the?
the sick nail the grab clip.
I don't know. Do I get extra clicks for that? Do I get rewarded with clicks?
For your video
likes?
zine.
Yeah, likes, comments, subscribes, hittings of the bell. Man,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to get too much into it, but like, look around on YouTube nowadays. How many like really successful channels have a username that's like a made-up word? Like all the biggest channels seem to be like freaking. You know how like teams in competitive esports, every member has like a one-syllable word as their gamer tag? Like the same way they name Sonic characters. I'm sorry to do this, Bob.
Yeah,
but,
no, that's fair.
Think about it. Like the coolest names from Sonic, like Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Blaze,
Knuckles.
Vector. Like those 5 names could be the 5 members of like a Overwatch esports league team.
You're right. Oh my god.
You know, like I backed myself into a corner with Insetic. You know, instead I should be like, I don't know.
Squunch.
I need to come up with a word. You know, like
What's
icon, like the
Icon?
eye, and then you know my
Yeah.
own comments. So,
Con?
icon. Like you could imagine, like icon with the 360 no scope. Oh my god, he won the game! Or
Yeah,
like,
just try it
what's
with a
up,
trick you
guys?
do.
I'm here. I'm doing a collab with Icon. What's up, guys? You know, imagine it. Like I'm doing a collab with Insatec. The viewers are all gonna leave. I'm dying.
They're already gone.
Dude, you could totally go by Icon. I stands for
Let's
Insetic.
shoot something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
But
that's,
what does the
that's,
C stand for?
Rebrand, my dude.
that's how it's going in like the Minecraft scene as well. Like I watch Minecraft videos, yeah, because I play it like Wisp, Dream, Technoblade. I mean, even if they're not just one word, it's still common words that everyone knows how to say. You know, no one's named. It's like, I don't know. As you could tell, I'd been thinking about that for a little bit because I had some material. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna change my name to Icon. I'll
You
be
know-
aesthetic. I don't.
I mean, I'm
monetize.
telling you, you could rebrand as Icon.
Yeah.
Make professional Tony Hawk videos or make professional Razor Freestyle Scooter videos.
Yeah.
I don't
There's
know.
quite a difference between those two.
Well, those are your 2 options.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I've done all of Tony 20, but I guess Tony 21, first video of the year, I'll just go back to Tony Hawk 1. It'll be Warehouse again.
Yeah.
It's Groundhog 20.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh no.
What
You have
year
to
are
do
you guys
20
on? Like 2023? I'm still stuck back in 2020, man. December 31st ended, and I looked at the calendar, and it was January 1st, 2020. Yeah. I don't know.
Just because you flipped back to the beginning of your calendar doesn't mean...
In
That's how it
Sedek, you were
works.
supposed to rip the pages out, not just
Cycle back to the beginning.
reuse the same calendar. No wonder you always don't know what day it is. I don't know.
Dude,
Wait, what day is it today? Is today, what day is it today? Don't tell me. I actually don't know what day it is today.
day for you to get a watch.
Whoa, got him.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Is it Friday?
I'm married
like-
now, I can say that.
Nailed it.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
can do
it's
dumb,
Saturday.
stupid
We said it
dad
on video,
jokes.
so hey everyone, Blank Tester got married.
Yeah, I got married.
Yay!
Crazy. Actually,
When we
we're-
started
we're
these
being
videos, you were
serious.
in college, and now you're married.
Yeah.
We're being serious, actually.
Yeah, he's
He
married.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations. I mean, I said
Ooh.
that already. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now I can... Am I allowed to start telling dad jokes?
No.
You were
I mean,
always
I'm not a
allowed.
dad.
I tell dad jokes.
Yeah,
You're
but I
only
mean, like, am
allowed
I
to tell-
allowed to, like, really go for it?
They're only they're only bad jokes until you actually birth the child.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
The B evolves into a D.
yeah. You
Oh,
erase the little line in the middle.
By
that
the way,
turns
when
it-
you said
yeah.
birth the child, I assume you mean in the traditional way where I hold a pea for 9 months and then a baby comes out.
Yes! Fuck! Oh fuck! That's so funny.
Because that's how it's done.
me and Blake Tester were discussing the other day. How
The mechanics
babies are
of
made.
childbirth, yeah. And it's,
This
of
was
course...
an in-joke even I don't get. I
It's from the private server. Basically, we were talking about how babies are made, and a man, a male-bodied person pees into a female-bodied person, and then she holds her pee for 9 months, and a baby's made.
Hottest team
That's
ever.
Your guy doesn't look that good on the cover.
Our guy looked like he was terrified.
Yeah, you look like he was crashing.
He's terrified of this conversation we're having.
Yeah.
Somehow he knew when you were recording this like a week ago that this is what we would be talking about.
Wait, did you get any cash from that?
Yeah.
Ah, here we go.
250.
Oh my god.
And it goes to the credits there. I'm not going to show the credits because, copyright music, and it's pretty boring. It's like...
And no one deserves credit.
Just looking at the soundtrack, you know what song they picked. Neversoft always picks these set-piece songs. Like Sympathy for the Devil by Rolling Stones. Does it work with skateboarding? Not really, but they wanted it as their end credits music.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Frank Sinatra was in Thug 2.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah.
And so, I don't know if Rolling Stones, they're a big band, and usually the biggest bands are the ones that get on people's asses, so whatever.
Yeah.
We beat the game. You can go and do all, the other street challenges if you want. You can work to get them all pro or sick. There are the arcade machines. I mean, there's quite a bit of optional content, and if you're the kind that gets motivated by achievements, the Xbox 360 version, all the achievements are basically like, get AM in everything, get pro in everything. Sick and everything. Collect all the cash, find all the gaps.
It's really a completionist set of achievements.
Yeah.
Which, I like achievements like that. Like, games like Skate 3 have the issue where, like, half the achievements relate to online play. Where, like, if you don't have Xbox Live Gold...
Yeah, there are some online achievements here, but...
Oh, really? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know this game had online.
The ones that really bug me are when they, I like it if a game has Chivos for doing the regular game stuff, and then separate Chivos for completionist or secret stuff. Like, you found the secret blah blah blah, But, I don't remember, there was a game I played a couple years ago where they didn't have any progress achievements. It was all secret stuff. And it was like, I beat the game on the medium difficulty, and I looked at my achievements and I had 2.
Dang.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Okay.
So anyway, that wraps up the main game, but we still have the arcade machines to go. I'll be showing off the arcade machines, the classic modes, and the Hawkman modes contained within. That'll be, a few more videos before we truly finish Proving Ground. So yeah, I'll see you then.